going, everybody? Welcome to the Lions Den today. We been hid out here. Nobody can find us right now. It's in a secret place, like Ruben says. But we got a quick video we want to share first before we get started with the Lions Den. We're going to play that, and when we come back, we're going to go over some stuff and talk about last week's game.
What I like most about Crockett County and Ozona is it's a small town, it's family atmosphere, it's just a great place to live and raise a family. One of the great things that we've got going on in this district right now is our students and our staff. We're an A-rated school district for the first time in a long time, and that's huge for our community and our kids. We've also got new buildings that are opening up, new track, new tennis courts, new turf in our stadium, so kids and the community are very excited about those type things. One of the biggest challenges that we have is that we've not invested in our schools for so long, and now we're trying to play catch up.
The bond election on November 8th, 2022 is comprised of 3 propositions totaling $30 million. Proposition A is for $11,250,000 for maintenance and security. Proposition A will replace the roofing at the Heritage Center, Davidson Gym, and Middle School, build a covered bus canopy to house district buses, as well as upgrade safety and security measures throughout the district. Proposition B is for $18 million for the Athletic Center. Proposition B will address the Athletic Center, located at the south end of the existing stadium, in order to update current TEA requirements and all Title IX energy efficiency and building codes. Also, the girls' and boys' locker and weight rooms will be upgraded with coaches' offices and storage, and upgrading the concession stand and adding ample parking. And Proposition C is for $750,000 for the renovation of existing teacher housing for teachers.
One of the biggest questions that I'm always asked as superintendent, how can you raise a bond and not raise taxes? The simple answer is the wind farms. They are generating enough money to make up that difference. There will be no tax rate increase. I just want to remind everyone that early voting starts October 24th. Early voting ends on November the 4th, and Election Day is November the 8th.
All right, everybody, we're back. Getting ready for some Friday night football this Friday night in Christoval. We're going to have a couple highlights we're going to go over from last week. Get those out of the way, and then we're going to talk about some Christoval football here. Looks like a 12-yard run here.
Yeah, this is a good run by Michael Dons, having to cut it back. Thought he was going to score right here, got pretty excited, and then just out of nowhere, it's taken out. And Sonora did a great job tackling all night. You know, overall we struggled moving the ball, you know, against Sonora, but there's still a few good plays here and there. Good run by Rigo here. Had a lot of injuries Friday night, so had to change up some things we were doing. Good ball right here from Hudson to Matthew Daniels. Try to hit him a few more times. We just had a hard time connecting Friday night. This was kind of reminiscent of their 8th grade days. Hudson throwing a corner out to Michael Doms. They did that 10 times a game when they were 8th graders. Good run right here by Rigo. A lot of guys had to step up in some positions they weren't really ready for too Friday night just because of our injuries.
All right, got that out of the way. Now this week we're playing the Christoval Cougars, right? Is that what they're called, the
Sir,
Cougars?
I believe so.
Playing them in Christoval. They like to, I guess, pass the bar. They used to. I don't know if they do this year. You know.
They're about 60-40 run
60-40.
run to pass. Their quarterback's pretty good. They got their original starting quarterback back last week against Anthony, so he's back in the lineup. Solid running game. Big boy at running back. 5'10", 5'11", 215 pounds. Runs hard. They're similar style to Sonora. Big, pretty big physical offensive line. Want to ground and pound. Throw it when they have to, kind of thing. But
Yeah.
they're gonna be tough to stop. But we're up for the challenge.
Yeah.
We're ready. The kids are ready.
We're up for a challenge. It's gonna be a good game Friday night. You know, I've never been to Christoval, the football field. I've been to the basketball court, but not the football field. So
Yeah, one thing about that is there's not a lot of room.
that's what I
It's
feel.
going to be, similar to Miles when we went there. So fans are going to have to show up a little early, get some seats. They do recommend bringing lawn chairs or whatever in case it fills up. There is a lot of seating along the fence. On film, you can see people back trucks up to the fence and sit in the back of their truck. So you're welcome to do that if you want to.
Might have to do that for the broadcast.
Probably will have to. Yeah.
They have a really small booth at the top of the visitor stand. I don't think any coaches are going to be up there. So
Yeah, because that Miles,
kind of like Miles, we're going to be on the field.
there was
so.
no wind, just sweat.
Oh yeah,
I bet.
And
Hopefully it'll be a little
tripping
bit
over
cooler.
chairs. Yeah.
yeah. Should be a little cooler.
One thing about Christoval and this matchup, that I kind of like is it's not somebody we've played recently, at least. I don't, we hadn't played them since I've been here in football. So it's kind of a new matchup for our kids. It's not something that's heavy in their minds, like, playing Sonora, that's heavy on their minds for 2 weeks. And so I think this is going to benefit us that's not just a cloud hanging over them right now, that, they've never really played Christoval in football. And so I think we'll be a little bit more prepared as far as going out and just playing, being relaxed and just, playing the game.
I think we'll have some players step up this week. Surprise a lot of people. I think so you get to see the people that want to shine, get their chance, and some accept it and some don't.
Right, and I know everybody that saw, the Sonora game, we lost a bunch of kids, and so we've had kids, they're having to play in spots they've never played, and, they may have to play 100% of the game, and they haven't been playing hardly any at all. And I know talking to Coach Otho at Christoval, they've been in the same boat, all year. They've been back and forth with a bunch of injured guys, so they've kind of been dealing with that too. And, they've, like Coach Green said, they've got their starting quarterback back. And so it's just, something we have to do, and kids are going to have to step up, and, they're excited about it. Hopefully they do step up.
Yeah. Yeah, and hopefully, we get things going early. It seems like when we jump on it, man, we take off. We don't, look back, and hopefully we set a tone at the game. I like it when we do. You can tell when the kids set that tone. I mean, they're on fire and stuff like that.
I think the kids are ready. There's, sometimes there's a horrible hangover after a loss like that, and the kids just seem to be. And they, we have those kids that are hurt. But man, when we called those kids names to step up and fill those shoes, they were eager and ready to go. So
That's what I was saying. You'll see those kids step up. They're trying to make an impression. They're gonna play.
I think
as
they're
hard as
fired
they
up and ready to get back on the field.
can. Yeah. So,
Take care of business, hopefully.
yeah, I think they'll take care of business, and then be pretty good at Christoval. Thank God we don't have to drive. 4 hours, 3 hours.
Right.
Our last district, we were driving all over the place. This one's actually
Pretty close.
pretty close, so it'll be a good thing. And but I see like I've been watching film on them and look just so I can understand some of their stuff. And their quarterback does seem like he likes to throw it in some routes and stuff. But I feel like we're gonna disrupt a lot of that. Watching the other plays, I feel like they didn't get much pressure back there, and I feel like we can. I feel like our guys are faster.
He's a fast quarterback. They like to sprint him out and But I mean, he does like to throw the ball, so
Yeah. So
but he can be dangerous with his legs as well.
I think in some ways they remind me of Miles a little bit, and I think something that helped us in Miles is we were getting after the quarterback and he wasn't used to that, didn't have that pressure before, and so I'm hoping kind of same thing with Cristobal.
that's exactly what I was
Get
thinking.
after
Yeah.
him. I mean, it makes a big difference, and like you were saying earlier, just coming out swinging, having a good start. In pretty much every loss that we've had, we've had slow starts. We start behind early, and it's hard to play catch up.
Yeah, because Miles, you could tell the quarterback was uncomfortable from the start. I mean, people were getting back there, and it's easy to throw a pass when nobody's on you.
Yes, sir.
When people are back there chasing you, it's a lot different ball game. And they have never played us. They don't know what to expect, and never played the lines. And I think we're going to bring a different aspect to their ball game. It's going to be a lot different.
Yeah.
I think so. But all right, well, if y'all want to go out and support the Lions, go to Cristobal, wear your purple, get out there, support your Lions. If you can't make it, you can watch us on www.ozonalions.com. Me and Ruben will be up there Friday. Don't know where we're broadcasting from. We might be at the top, we might be in the truck, but we are going to be there, and we'll bring you the games. But thanks for watching. We'll see y'all Friday. We'd like to thank our sponsors, Ozona National Bank, Michael Mitchell, Tretto Service, Mike's Auto Care, and Bunger Real Estate. Thank y'all for sponsoring us and getting this thing possible.
Make sure you vote.